China is vast, ancient, and endlessly fascinating. From the Great Wall to futuristic skylines, it's a place where dynasties and digital dreams coexist. Hike sacred mountains, cruise misty rivers like the Li River, or wander bustling markets filled with sights and scents. Taste dumplings in Xi'an, drink tea in Hangzhou, and lose yourself in the history of Beijing's Forbidden City. Whether you seek neon-lit cities or remote villages, China delivers contrast and culture at every turn. It's not just a country, it's a world within itself. Every region has a story. Every step is a time machine. Beijing is China's capital of the past and present. Step through the red gates of the Forbidden City, a maze of palaces, courtyards, and imperial secrets. Climb the ancient stones of the nearby Great Wall, stretching endlessly into the hills. Stroll the serene paths of the Temple of Heaven, or visit the Summer Palace beside its peaceful lake. Wander narrow hutongs to find hidden noodle shops and traditional courtyard homes. From political power to spiritual beauty, Beijing holds it all. Here, history doesn't sit in museums, it breathes in every block. Shanghai is where old China and new China shake hands. Admire the futuristic skyline of Lujiazui, where towers like the Shanghai Tower and Oriental Pearl TV Tower pierce the clouds. Walk the historic Bund, lined with colonial architecture, facing a city reborn in glass. Wander through Yu Garden, a peaceful relic from the Ming Dynasty. Ride the magnetic levitation maglev train, the fastest in the world. At night, the city lights glow with cinematic flair. Shanghai is speed, style, and sophistication. It's China's boldest vision made real. Xi'an, once the capital of 13 dynasties, lies in the heart of China. Visit the Terracotta Army, where thousands of life-sized warriors are buried to protect China's first emperor. Walk the ancient city wall, still encircling the old town with strength and pride. Explore the Muslim quarter, where flavors from the Silk Road still fill the air. Stand at the giant Wild Goose Pagoda, watching monks chant in fading light. Xi'an is dusty, powerful, and unforgettable. It's a city that every brick remembers. The past doesn't sleep here, it stands at attention. Guilin and Yangshuo are what Chinese scroll paintings look like in real life. Cruise down the Li River, past surreal limestone peaks mirrored in still water. Ride a bamboo raft or bike through rice fields under dramatic karst mountains. In Yangshuo, relax in cozy guest houses and sip tea along the riverbanks. Explore ancient villages like Xingping, where fishermen still use cormorants. The scenery here is slow, poetic, and dreamlike. Guilin is China's natural poetry, and Yangshuo is its calm rhythm. This is where time floats. Chengdu is soft, slow, and deeply satisfying. Visit the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding, where you'll watch these black and white icons munch on bamboo. Sip fragrant tea in People's Park as locals play mahjong and dance. Taste the fire of Sichuan hot pot, bold and unforgettable. Discover the spiritual beauty of Wenshu Monastery, or explore the ancient Jinli Street for snacks and souvenirs. The vibe here is peaceful, but proud. Chengdu isn't in a rush, and it'll teach you not to be either. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park is a jaw-dropping wonderland of sky-piercing pillars and floating cliffs. These dramatic sandstone spires inspired the flying mountains in James Cameron's Avatar. Walk the glass skywalk on Tianmen Mountain if you dare, or take the Beilong Elevator, the world's tallest outdoor lift. Hike deep trails, ride cable cars through clouds, and witness fog roll over peaks like waves. The landscape here defies logic and ignites the imagination. Zhangjiajie isn't just nature, it's a fantasy carved in stone. Tanzania is wild, warm, and absolutely unforgettable. Watch elephants roam freely in the Serengeti, or witness the Great Migration thundering across golden plains. Stand at the edge of Ngorongoro Crater, where wildlife and beauty coexist in a volcanic wonder. Hike to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak rising above the clouds. Relax on the white sands of Zanzibar, where turquoise waters meet Swahili culture. Taste spicy street food, dance to local rhythms, and meet people with stories as deep as the land. Tanzania is not just visited, it's experienced. Every sunrise is a promise, every sunset a celebration. Serengeti is pure magic, endless plains alive with drama. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to the iconic Great Migration, where millions of wildebeest and zebras thunder across the land. Spot the Big Five: lions, elephants, leopards, rhinos, and buffalo in their natural habitat. Watch cheetahs sprint, giraffes glide, and hyenas laugh beneath acacia trees. Stay in luxury lodges or mobile safari camps under the stars. The landscape shifts from grassland to kopjes, always alive with movement. Serengeti isn't just a park, it's the beating heart of wild Africa. Mount Kilimanjaro stands proud, silent, and snow-capped. At 5,195 meters, it's the tallest mountain in Africa, and one of the few you can climb without technical gear. Choose routes like Machame, Meringue, or Lemosho, each offering unique views and challenges. Hike through lush rainforest, alpine desert, and finally icy peaks. Reaching Uhuru Peak at sunrise is an emotional triumph few forget. Along the way, meet fellow trekkers and local chaga guides, whose wisdom guides every step. Kilimanjaro is more than a mountain. It's a personal journey into the sky. Ngorongoro crater is a natural amphitheater unlike any other. Formed by a collapsed volcano, it's now one of the most concentrated wildlife areas on Earth. Drive into the crater and spot black rhinos, lions, zebras, and hippos in a single sweep. Gaze at Lake Magadi, shimmering with flamingos. Picnic in the wild with the sound of distant roars. This place feels prehistoric, untouched, and surreal. It's one of Africa's best safari experiences, packed into a single, breathtaking bowl. Ngorongoro doesn't just contain life, it magnifies it. Zanzibar is where turquoise waters kiss white sand and time slows down. Wander the historic alleys of Stone Town, where Swahili, Arab, and colonial influences mix in every corner. Sail a traditional dhow boat at sunset or snorkel among coral reefs off Menemba Island. Visit spice farms where cinnamon, cloves, and vanilla grow side by side. Relax on beaches like Nungwi and Paje, each one a paradise of calm. Zanzibar is more than a beach getaway. It's a cultural journey. Warm breezes, rich flavors, and island rhythm define this magical escape. Tarangire is one of Tanzania's best-kept safari secrets. Famed for its large elephant herds, this park comes alive in the dry season when animals gather along the Tarangire River. Look out for baobab trees, towering like natural monuments across the savannah. Spot lions lounging in the shade or giraffes nibbling at treetops. It's quieter than the Serengeti, but just as wild. With fewer tourists and incredible wildlife, Tarangire offers raw, intimate encounters. This is where you feel alone with nature. Lake Manyara shimmers with life and light. The alkaline lake is famous for its flocks of flamingos, tree-climbing lions, and diverse bird life. Drive through lush groundwater forests, open plains, and the dramatic Great Rift Escarpment. Watch. Hippos wallow in the lake and baboons leap across trees. The park may be small, but it's densely packed with surprises. It's a perfect stop between Ngorongoro and Serengeti. At Lake Manyara, every turn reveals something unexpected.